who is from the band Simple Shelter. We did an interview with him today, and it's really awesome. They're going to have which you'll see in the interview, they're going to have a benefit concert near Birch Bay called Foodstock at Funland Improv. And so he's going to be part of that concert, and Foodstock is going to benefit no-kill animal shelters around here. And it's a really great cause, and Josh is going to be part of it, and Tammy has done an excellent job. Her cafe is awesome. If anybody's down in Birch Bay, check it out. But yeah, remember too, you'll obviously see it in the interview, but June 26th, and and it starts at 6 o'clock, the benefit does, and at 6 o'clock till 9 o'clock is going to be all ages. And then from 9 o'clock on, it'll be 21 and over, and alcohol will be permitted. So definitely check it out, and check out what's next. Welcome everybody to the show. We're here in beautiful Birch Bay, Washington today at the Birch Bay Cafe. And I'd like to welcome Josh Bradford to the show. He's from the band Simple Shelter.
Yay!
Yes, and so we want to obviously talk about your band, as well as there's a thing that you're going to be involved with called Foodstock. That is going to be it's going to benefit no-kill animal shelters, and our friend Tammy here is a big part of it. And so tell us first. Let's talk a little bit more about, obviously you've been involved in those projects, but Simple Shelter, I know you said, is kind of more definitely you finally got to be yourself and kind of writing stuff that really you cared about a lot. So you tell us a little more about Simple Shelter?
Simple Shelter is the creative outlet. Like all artists, they become professionals. You need to create a certain product that there's a demand for, and Simple Shelter for me has always been the outlet to all the other projects I've done, to bring balance. To make how it is like doing this show. You might need to learn to be a kazoo player.
Yeah.
You want to balance out, so
Exactly.
so you can appreciate it more.
Yeah.
So that when you come shoot the show, you can just be like, thank God, as long as I'm not playing a stupid kazoo.
Exactly. Totally know what you mean.
And it's also, I thought, I looked out after touring for years and years and years, for the last 15 years. I looked in and I saw that there wasn't enough mix of audio and video together. Like film, you have film, and when a song is properly placed, it's just magic.
Yeah.
But it wasn't happening in the live arena. There was a few bands that had videos projected, and sometimes when they were syncing up, it was amazing. So I did an entire show based on a one-man show, where I play against the video screen, and I've play to a track that's synced up to video. So it's like taking films and documentaries and kind of telling a visual story while the music's playing. But instead of a theater atmosphere, it's a club atmosphere, which absolutely nobody gets at all, but I still love to do.
No, it sounds incredible, and I know that short film has been a huge part of you. Now, Foodstock is something that is going to be kind of brand new to this year, and it's obviously going to benefit no-kill animal shelters around here.
Yeah.
And Tammy, like I said, is a big part of this, and it's going to be held out here, near Birch Bay. It's kind of, I guess you still consider it in Birch Bay. What's your part going to be exactly in Foodstock?
Well, I'm going to be one of the performing artists, but the whole thing, what it's kind of turned into, it started out just as let's do a show, and then the Funland Theater, which is amazing. These two guys own a huge barn, really cool guys, really good vibe. You go into this old 100-year-old barn, and it's like a live venue. It's really cool. So it's a little bit it's actually kind of turned into, from a live show to a benefit show to kind of an all-around love for the community, bring everyone together, sort of thing. So we're pulling acts from across the board, singer songwriter to now hip hop to possibly.
And that's the best thing I heard today is to have that sort of we need that, especially too in this area. I think for.
And music needs it. We all need to start appreciating each other.
Yeah.
Not be so tunnel vision. And hopefully, what I'm hoping is that it's going to be a big love fest, not physical love, making love with each other. That's not appropriate. I mean,
Woodstock.
yeah, we'll do that for Woodstock. But love in the way of introduce all these people, volunteers that have come, people who just moved to the area. Actually, a lot of us have just moved to the area.
Yeah, I couldn't find that out today.
Yeah, and hopefully everyone everyone will walk away knowing about your show. Everyone will come and be like, wow, look at this cool venue. These guys want to, create a really cool all ages venue, and hopefully the charities will meet some new people. And so kind of community.
And
It's gonna be
everybody
all about it.
should obviously come out to this because it's going to be, there's nothing, we might be the rainy state up here in Washington, but there's nothing like summer in Washington, especially in Birch Bay. So yeah, everybody needs to definitely come out and check this out because Josh, he's absolutely excellent, and from what the lineup that so far that we've heard is going to be so much fun to be at. So yeah, definitely make your way out to Birch Bay and stay tuned. By the way,
And you can meet Brandon in person.
Meet Brandon in person, and you meet Josh in person. By the way, so yeah, it's going to be June 26th. So everybody needs to come out, and it's going to be on. Starts at
6 and goes to the later part of the evening. 6 to 9 is going to be an all ages kind of thing, and then 9 o'clock it switches to 21 and over, where alcohol will be permitted.
oh cool, awesome.
So like 9 to 11.
Great. And now, so before we wrap things up, I kind of want to ask you too, because I know we talked about obviously going a few minutes ago. What have been your biggest, in making the music you're doing right now? What have been your biggest influences? Whether it be authors, musicians. What are your biggest influences on your music?
Simple Shelter. You called a lot of authors, filmmakers. Actually, even like watching a documentary on Mother Teresa inspired a song. Watching a documentary on the women of Iran who protest against their husband and brothers being taken for the army and dying. Things like that, definitely. I mean, music. There's the greats. There's like Beach Boys. I've met a lot of amazing artists. Matt Sorum from the Cult and Guns N' Roses. Beach Boys is his favorite.
Oh wow!
Like tons. Beach Boys are awesome. There's all the greats, but there's also, sometimes you'll come across a random song on the radio or whatever. They'll just grab you, right? You know how that is. Sometimes like Tiffany. I listen. Do you know what Tiffany is? Hopefully you know.
Yeah.
Like the pop.
Yes, definitely not Tiffany. Yeah.
I was obsessed with Tiffany for like 6 months for some
Oh wow!
reason. And I love that album.
Never would have expected that, but that's awesome.
So,
yeah.
But then there's local bands. You know what? There's been tons of where I'll go see a local band, and a lot of local bands, even if it's just half of one song, will just be brilliant. Where you're just like, oh, that's amazing.
Yeah.
It'll inspire you to create.
Absolutely.
So yeah.
Do you have any other tours planned this year? Or
Do you know what? Touring is, thank goodness, is on hold for a while.
That's
I just
good.
want to settle in Birch Bay, playing the Bellingham area. I love it. And yeah, touring actually, it's getting harder and harder going across the country, which actually comes back to Funland Theater. A lot of venues are closing down across the country. It's harder to book shows.
even here in Bellingham, or near the Bellingham area, which the scene is
Yes.
huge and stuff like nightlight and that kind of stuff. Thing of all closed down. So
Which is why something like Funland Theater, like two guys who all they want to do is bring the community together, let artists have a stage,
Yeah.
and it's there's nothing but love. It's not profit driven. There's nothing like that. No drama. It's just love. So that's one. I actually, out of all the venues I've been at, the thousands I've seen across the continent, and even Europe and Puerto Rico and all that. This is one of the coolest venues I've ever seen. Like when you park, there's goats that come up to you.
that's great. That kind of reminds me of there's a place down in Redmond called Marymoor, and it's Marymoor's it's Marymore Park. And it's just, that's kind of how you feel. You park with this giant field, and it's like $5 for parking instead of, in Seattle where it's like, $30 for parking or whatever.
And then they told you after an hour.
Yeah, exactly, right? And so I can't wait, and I'm really, really excited. So yeah, again, guys, it's June 26th to come by and to see a day full of great music. And everybody come to Birch Bay Cafe if you live here too, by the way. It's a beautiful place here in Birch Bay, Washington. And Tammy's great, Rebecca, her daughter, is great. And so stop by and then tell them that I sent you. And then, then you'll immediately be friends. You'll be friends anyway. That's just how Tammy is. But
It's a great place. Tammy's actually the one putting all the work into it. So this is like a Bay Cafe production.
exactly, yeah. We can't thank her enough. She's absolutely been wonderful to have. Throwing Lemon Show come here. And but thank you so much, Josh, for being on the show. It's always great seeing you guys.
See you at rehearsal.
See you at rehearsal. Yeah. And
Thanks so much,
guys. And watch next week with Drunk on Crutches.